New here at 6, discovering and tracking the COVID variants right here in Kentucky. Our state can only sequence about 3 to 5% of the weekly cases, and that's the process used to discover new variants. The Omicron variant is now being reported in several states. The folks with Louisville Public Health say they have technology capable of detecting variants quickly. Tonight, Kristen Goodwillie has an exclusive look at that technology and how it'll help our community react much faster.
Detecting COVID-19 variants in our community takes a lot of work.
This is the third incubation cycle. There's 3 cycles that it goes through.
Precision is key.
That is the little bit amount of sample.
The sheer amount of gloves you go through.
We go through a lot of gloves, but you don't want to risk contaminating anything along the way.
It's a job that laboratory technologist Sherry Miller knows all too well. The payoff, knowing what's happening in our area on a weekly basis, much faster than if they sent off their samples to the CDC.
It sends light particles up this tower. That's how it reads the specimens.
And it's worth it for Louisville Metro Health and Wellness.
So once you take a COVID-19 test, it'll go through this PCR machine, and that will give you a positive or a negative. All of those positive results will then go through this mass array detection, and that will detect a certain variant. Right now, they aren't detecting the Omicron variant.
It can still, I think, give us an early warning that there's something unusual in the population that this system, can't call it yet, but there's something unusual circulating that has a different pattern of changes.
They haven't detected any unusual variants, meaning Omicron most likely isn't in Louisville yet. At this point, Dr. Leslie Wolf says they are testing all of their positive cases, and a majority come up as the Delta variant. Information that's important for those in our community, especially community leaders.
Hopefully it would change people's behaviors to know, hey, this is highly transmissible.
The testing is for surveillance purposes. There's still no sure way for someone to find out what variant they have.
Our reports only go back to the epidemiologists. And then it's up to the epidemiologist to make a decision as to whether the information about the variant will affect patient care.
Giving us a better picture of what's happening in our community. I'm Kristen Goodwillie, WHAS 11 on your side.